Welcome back to another episode of Braxton on the Beach, where today we're going to be talking about one of Newport Beach's famous staples, the Wedge. Now, the Wedge is one of California's most famous surf spots, in all of California really, and it's located down here at the very end of Balboa Peninsula in this tiny little pocket. And so what makes the surf spot so famous is the fact that the waves in this little area here, called the Wedge, can get up to 30 feet high. And for California standards, that's absolutely massive. Now, the waves are not always 30 feet high, right? Sometimes throughout the year, you're gonna find the waves are only maybe a foot. You know, it seems like a lake out there at times. But there is a website you can actually view and see live how big the waves are, which is called surfline.com. So you can check it out before you come down here, before wasting your time if there aren't any waves. So check out Surfline and they'll give you guys the inside scoop, which is pretty cool for free. And so back in 1936, the Army Corps of Engineers decided to build a jetty to protect the harbor from any storms or other bigger waves that could potentially come in. And as a result, when the waves are rolling in and reflecting off of the jetty, they then create these massive 30-foot swells. And as a result of these massive waves, there's now actually a term called blackball. And I know it's kind of a weird term, but what it basically means is that people are not able to use any sort of flotation device, such as a surfboard or boogie board, during the hours of 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just to prevent people from getting hurt. I mean, the waves are just massive. So, I mean, you can actually surf in the mornings, obviously before 10, after 5 p.m. And during those hours, you can jump in the water and you can body surf, which is pretty much the intent of doing that. So despite the fact that you aren't actually able to surf the Wedge during the prime hours of the day, it's still an extremely famous wave that's been featured in The Endless Summer, which is a famous surf movie. There's actually a documentary also filmed about it called The Dirty Old Wedge you can check out on Prime Video as well. So for those of you that have the skills and the guts to surf this massive wave when the waves are charging, come on out, you have to check it out. And even if you're not big into surfing, you know, check out surfline.com. You can look to see how big the waves are and you can come out and just watch the people getting wrecked, and it's a blast to check out. And it's extremely dangerous. I don't think I will ever even attempt to go out there. But for those of you that are searching for a wave out here worth the challenge, this is definitely the spot. Thank you guys for tuning in to Braxton on the Beach. If you guys like this sort of content, please subscribe. And if you don't, then just exit off the video and don't ever come back, because this is what I'm going to be talking about for the future weeks here. So again, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.